Take 3.
Right. What's up? You want to use one of the projectors in the community rooms, yeah? So this is the video for you. There's a projector in A, projector in B, and then 2 in C, one on the sidewall, one by the door. So each room is going to have its own panel, which if you have a sound guy, he should know how to use it. But if you don't have that luxury, this is for you. So there's going to be a pin that you're going to have to put in when you first touch it and it turns on. And it's going to be 3922. So 3922, which if you had a flip phone, you'd know that's FWCC, right? Because A, B, C, D, E, F, blah, 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 to FWCC. You press OK. It loads for a second. And you'll be taken to this. You touch it, you open it. You'll see audio, right? So you'll see mics, video, the Bluetooth, and an MP3. And then you'll see 4 different things here. System shutdown, which if you press, will ask you yes or no, do you want to shut down the system? If you press yes, everything will turn off. We don't want to do that right now. You'll see in the bottom, all rooms are combined. We'll come back to that. Video controls, audio controls. Now, here we're at audio volume and mute. If you remembered a second ago, we were seeing mic, video, Bluetooth, MP3. You'll see that it's just a repeat of that. It just looks a bit different. Here, these are microphones. So we have 4 microphones, a headset, which I don't recommend, and then 3 microphones, one for A, B, and C. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, we can go bottom right, Birch Alder. You'll see that this is the screen we were at before with the mic and the Bluetooth. This is just Birch, which is B, Alder, which is A, which is where we are right now. And then the other one we were looking at was Cedar, which is the last room that has 2 projectors, which is why you're seeing more here. Now, video controls. You'll see 4 of these. Remember, we have 4 projectors, 1 here, 1 in B, and 2 in C. And that's exactly what you're seeing. Cedar, Cedar, Birch, Alder. Now, you can change the input of where it's coming from, which we'll come to later. So, for example, if I want to use an HDMI, and I've plugged in my HDMI into the wall, and I'm in A, as I am right now, press rock HDMI 1 or HDMI 2. If I have a DVD player, boom, oops. These are controls, that's not what I want. If you want to use the Blu-ray, it's there. Birch, Cedar, Alder, and for these, it would be if you want the same screen to appear in every room. Then, for example, if my computer is an A, on every single one of these, I say Alder wall, and now every single screen will have the same picture. All right, now, there's 2 buttons down here, projector screen control and Blu-ray controls. If you're using the Blu-ray, let's say every single room is using the Blu-ray, you can come to controls, you can pause, play, skip, all of that right from here, which to be fair, if you're using Blu-ray, maybe you just have your own stereo instead of using this, but Then projector screen controls, you can bring them up and down and turn them on and off. Right now they're all off, we know that because the buttons are red and they say off. And on that wall, you'll see if I press screen down, it's coming down. And then if I press projector on, the projector should boot up. It takes a second. If it turns on. There we go. Boom. And you'll see that it'll cycle through sources, or just use the one that you've selected. Yeah, it's cycling right now. Okay, which I'll turn on because we already need that right now. So when you're done with it, projector off, screen up, and it's going up. Okay, now all rooms combined. What if you don't want every room combined? Remember, there's a panel in every single room, and that's so that if you have your own room, like how we're only in A right now with the wall up, you can separate that. So you press the community center logo up here. And that will take you to the wireless mic assign. And you see headset and Navalier. So that's the headset microphone, which is 4, which is why you say Navalier also. And you see the 1, 2, 3 for the ABC microphones. And you can assign where you want those microphones to be heard from / connected to. So right now all the rooms are combined. You could say all rooms separated, but you'll have to type in the pin again, 3922. You'll see some of this looks different because it's only outer now, right? But it's the same stuff. Projector on, screen up, down, the video input, the audio controls, and the Blu-ray controls. It's all the same. Then you can come back. You see it says outer room controls now. We come back, we press this logo. Let's say we want outer and birch combined and cedar separate, 3922. You'll see it says outer birch room controls combined. You got outer, you got birch, you got the 1, 2, 3, you got the headset, you got the video controls. And then let's go back to all rooms combined. All right, so I'm gonna shut this down and lock it. Close it too. And let's go to where you can actually connect to the projector. So earlier you saw the inputs. It was Blu-ray, HDMI, Bluetooth, and the other one I don't remember. The main ones are going to be HDMI or Bluetooth though. So if we come down here, we see a bunch of different panels. Starting from the right, there's Ethernet, in case you need internet. There's the power. There's the TV thingy for like cable, if you wanted to use cable. Then we have the controls for audio and video inputs. Here's the MP3. Does that look broken? I'm not sure. But here's the MP3. There's a level here from minimum to maximum. This is where you'd plug in. Then there's the Bluetooth. So to pair with your phone or your computer, you go on your computer, you go on your phone, you go to Bluetooth. Then you open it and you go to other devices. So you know how you have your devices and then other devices at the bottom. Then you're gonna hold pair until this blue light is flashing. And then under other devices, outer or whatever room you're in should show up. So outer, birch, or cedar. Then you connect, it should connect. If you try and play something off your phone or your computer, it should play automatically. Now, if you want to show video, there is an HDMI and one of the old video display ports and a small MIDI port for something like audio or I guess older display ports. These two are usually for older computers, stuff like that, older phones. So HDMI should be the most important thing for you. These ports will appear under every projector. So here in alder, birch by the door, cedar by the door, and then also cedar on the side wall where there's that other projector. All right.